July 28th, 2025, bro. Let's get to it. Bet. We got the charts open here. No news today. Tomorrow we have news and shit, but we'll worry about that tomorrow. Weekly, what are we doing? Okay, so the weekly opened up higher. Why does this candle look like that? Alright, whatever. Weekly opened up higher. Let's mark out our areas. What do we see? Again, we got a gap. It's gonna be repetition. Same shit every time. We got a gap. Got a sweep of liquidity right here. Sweep of liquidity right here. So what did we see? I mean, our next target's gonna for sure probably be like these highs over here. Yeah. So we are respecting bullish order flow. We did already sweep out previous week. Was there like news during the weekend that I missed? I missed something during the weekend. There was nothing. We just spawned up higher. Whole area that we're playing within. But if you look, price came up above this high, and then we closed right back within it. So on the 6 hour, we closed right back within the range of this high. We're probably gonna come down a little bit lower because there are unmitigated gaps on the H4 and on the 6 hour. We'll probably come down to fill these two gaps. We could look for sales just because we closed right back in it within the 6 hour. We just need to see what we're playing within now. It's just this gap right here. New day opening gap. Okay. We could look for some sales just because we have gaps below that need to get probably filled, and we got equal lows on previous week low. So I wouldn't be surprised if we came down to the previous week low again. Yeah, and we got previous day low right here that we can come to if since the 6 hour close within. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be looking for. We got gaps and stuff to play within. Okay, and then where's our session liquidity? What do we have? Do we have SMT with? We do got SMT with NQ. 6 p.m., 2 a.m., 2 a.m. I bet, yeah, we got some SMT. I'm gonna go ahead and look for sales today. We'll see how that goes. Boom, boom. We want to look for some sales today, most definitely. Just have to see if we're playing within anything, or if we can get a candle range to play in between. We do got this 4 hour gap right here that we could look at too. I'm okay. I said I could look for sales, but I mean, sales look more dominant right now just because 6 hour we closed above and then we closed right back in. So I believe we're probably gonna come down lower. I think we're gonna come down lower and just eat through all this liquidity and grab previous day low. If we're able to get a retracement right back up to somewhere, right back up in this area, and then we get a 15-minute range to play in, then I'll look to take anything. So once market opens, I'll come back. The market is indeed open. So let's see what price wants to do. Let's see. I marked out this 4 hour gap just in case we get like, because again, I am looking for sales, but again, we are in a bullish market. So I mean, you always want to keep your mind open. Price reacts here, right? And we got like a clean 15 minute CISD right here off of a 15-minute tap, and we get like a clean range to play in within. Then boom. But if not, then it is what it is. But again, we're leaning towards sales. We just gotta wait for something to show us, some clean structure to show us something. So I'm probably gonna wait for the H4 to close, wait for 10 o'clock, 9:45, around that time, see what price is doing, and if it makes sense, then I will come back and let y'all know I took something. Peace. All right, look, I am neutral on the day, but right, so we're looking for sales. Here's what I wanted to see. On the 1 minute, we have the 930 high right here. Hasn't got grabbed or anything. So I was thinking, because we reacted off of this gap, price could come up and take out this liquidity, this high again, right? If we close within its range here, right, after we sweep out the 930 high, close within this range of the 930, I could just target the 930 low, target previous day low too, even though I won't go down there. That's if the market wants to do that. I'm assuming, I'm observing, and I'm going to react to what the market does, but I am looking for sales. But again, if this 4 hour holds up true, then I don't mind looking for buys right now. I'd be a little bit iffy. I'm more leaning towards sales. That really just depends on how we get this closure. This would be a really strong closure into the gap, and I'd want to see like a reaction out of it. But if we see this happen to where we come up, sweep out this, and then we get a CISD on the 1 minute, then I will be interested in taking sales down. I'm just being observant to the market. Whatever happens, happens. Win or lose. This is probably what I'm going to be looking for. So sweep of that 930, close within the range, just 1 minute CISD. Boom, we're out. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know it's 9:48 right now. I'm just waiting on my setup. We have this M30 order block here, right? H1, M30. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm recording, right? I'm going to go ahead and set a limit right here off of this M30 order block. I'm going to set a limit here, covering the high of that shit, just because it does look clean and there is an area of liquidity that we could take it. What was I looking at before? I don't know. There are equal highs up here. I feel like this is a good area to take it from. So I am going to set my limit there. But I do got to keep in mind that there are equal highs up here. If we get liquidated, that's probably why. That's if it comes up, you know? I guess we don't have equal highs on there. Okay, so I mean, MYM's the only one with where it says it has equal, where it shows it has equal highs. And then 134 for the sell stop. I mean, buy stop, because we don't want to get cooked. All right, cool. All right, so this is going to be my setup for the day. I am going to wait and see what happens. If it makes sense and I get tapped in, it makes sense and we get tapped in. If I don't get tapped in and we just get liquidated, we get liquidated. Or actually, you know what? The way this is moving, I might just actually put it above here. 0.95. Because then, and then we could put it, I can give this 40, which is what I'm already giving it, I think. Yeah, 135. We go for 80. What would 80, how much would that be? 15? So it'd be 45. All right, cool. 45 is what we'll do. 0.95. All right, cool. That's exactly what we're about to do. Let's see what happens. We're going to be tapping into M30. This is going to be the 930 high, right? So I'm anticipating that we're probably going to sweep it and then get our move down. So I'm just going to get in just based off of that. Nice little 1 to 2. Let's see what happens. It's a lot of volume coming into that. Let's see if the 930 high gets tapped. If the M30 order block holds, then it just holds. It is what it is. See what happens. Because this is looks like we want to grab liquidity, and the liquidity would be above the 930 high. As long as we are able to come up to it and just tap, we should be good. If not, it is what it is, and we move on with our day. No expectations, just execution. I want the 930 high to get taken. If it doesn't, then we'll see that the 30-minute order block holds. 30-minute order block holds, and we know that's a good setup. We could just keep that in mind for the future, and we just miss a trade today. That's it. But if it wants to come up and sweep out this liquidity from 930, we close very, very strongly within this gap. I think we're just going to run through it, and this is just a retracement up to grab liquidity before we go down. I think these highs are protected. Once I'm in the trade, I will come back. I think we're about to maybe get tapped in soon. We'll see. I could just enter now, honestly. Waiting for the 930. But yeah, I know I have a feeling the 930 high is going to get taken, so I'd rather just wait. If I lose the trade, then this just trains my mind to just wait for my area to get tapped. Just training my mind. Train your mind. Should I just go with my gut? Go with our gut, bro. Go with our gut. Let's go with our gut, bro. I know I said I was gonna wait, bro, but 134. Something's telling me to just click it, and I'm not gonna not trust it. 134. All right. I mean, let's see what happens. Shit, we executed our trade. We're gonna see what happens now. We're tapping into this M30. We do have 930 high where price could come up, sweep it, and then come down, and then that'll be it. Now, I would want to see within the next 15-minute candle, right? I would want to see price come down lower. This would be like a 2 bullish candle. Shout out my boy Jaden. A 2 bullish candle. If we're able to get our 100 ticks now, we're able to get our 100 ticks now. That'll be pretty. Once we get to a 1-to-1, I will go break even. Right here would be 1-to-1. Go break even on 1-to-1, and then we go from there. So kind of just watching the trade and seeing what it's doing. So now I just wait, trade play out, continue watching my YouTube. That's exactly what I want. I want to see maybe we maybe we sweep out this previous candle high and then we come down lower. All right, YouTube time. Power trades. All right, so we just swept out that 930 high. The 1 minute looks really nice to just keep going up. But we'll see what price wants to do. If we just fully flip this because we tapped into that H4 gap, it is what it is. Win, lose, break even. We let our trades run. If we inverse this gap, it can either inverse it or just go straight to stop loss and we lose. But if we inverse it, then I just get out, take my, what would it be? Take my 35-point loss or 30, 40, wherever it closes at. Take that loss and just move on with my day. Win, lose, break even, we walk away. But price is going to continue up. It looks like we're just going to continue higher. Yeah. Okay, and that's how it be. I ain't been getting no sleep. I've been running the street. I ain't been home in 2 weeks. Got LaFoy on the beat. I'm low key in the Jeep. I had a dream about Kareem and it hurt me. Sometimes I sit and think about it like, was it? So I heard he had plans to leave his brains on the ceiling. He had a talk with his pops and it healed him. I need to hear that song. Even if I don't, it won't be long. Yeah, I'll fly high with my guard. So been broken half. I got too many. Okay, we gotta inverse this gap for me to get out. If we come down to this fair value gap, I'll to this FVG that just got formed, I'll move my stops right above this high. Yes.
Demotivating. I was ripping my hair out. I was smashing computer screens.
Smashing computer screens.
Trust me, I know where you're at.
Trust me, bro. I am literally looking at a monitor right now that's fucking broken. That's called being emotional, being attached to the outcome. All right, so we just tapped into this gap. I'm going to follow my rules and move my stops lower. 119. So we just have to wait and see. I manage my risk. If we lose, we're not losing as much as we went in with today. And that's all we want to do. We just want to see progress in that sense. And it looks like we're reacting pretty nicely off that fair value gap top. So if that's it, then we just want to get taken out here just so we're not in the trade no more. We're probably just going to go up higher because we are reacting off this gap. So let's see what price wants to do. I'm gonna go take a piss. Let me leave the screen on just in case I get liquidated while I'm in the bathroom. This was our first presented gap as well. Although we did react off of this one. The lower time frames, all of them flipped. Maybe the hourly and the H4 hold up to it. But so if we come up above here, we were able to manage our risk for the day. As bad as these old bad habits are trying to come back, and I want to move my stops right back up, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I can't. Look at how we reacted off that fair value gap. We reacted off of a 4 hour. And that's it. We just lose today on a Monday, take our loss, and we move on with it. I mean, we're still in the trade, but it's obvious that we're going to come up higher. Unless this somehow maintains. Could you look at this and be like, Marley, you may have moved your stops too early? No.
Stop filled.
And we're stopped out for the day, y'all. Download. Right, so that's the losing trade. Yeah, I could see why. We had a closure above the 930 high. We had a wick off of it. So price was telling me it wanted to go up. It is what it is. So now we move on. Go catch a win at the gym and catch a win in life. That's it. Peace. We followed the process. We executed our plan. We still won. We just lost on the charts, but we won in every other aspect of the trading day. So peace. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. I'm gonna edit this video soon. Post it today. 0728 trading day. Nah, man. God bless you guys. God is always first. Always remember that. All glory to God. Catch you guys on the flip side. I am going to go hit the gym. Once I get back, I'll do the market breakdown. Peace. Let's get straight to it, man. I bet. Look. Market breakdown for July 28th, 2025, bro. Let's get to it. Let's go. All right, cool. So what do we have here? Let's just clear out the chart. Same thing we do always. What did we do? Marked out this gap, weekly gap, swept out this liquidity, swept out this liquidity. We have 4 new targets. We have this weekly high, this weekly high, this weekly high. We're bullish. So we want to anticipate higher prices, right? Went down to the daily. What did we see on the daily? The daily we spawned higher, right? And we swept out this previous week high. Cool. Went to the 6 hourly, and I noticed that we closed above this high and then we closed right back in it. Cool. So I was anticipating that maybe we were going to get lower pricing, right? Which we did. We're getting lower pricing now. So on the H4, which was 6 a.m., I was on this candle right here. I was on this candle right here. I was watching it. We had this H4 fair value gap that I marked out right here. I marked out this opening, new day opening gap here. Marked out SMT that happened with NQ and ES. And we had this strong candle closure down into this fair value gap. So I was anticipating that the next candle was going to be just like it did, a wick up to then come down, right? Unless price wanted to react off of this and make a 15-minute CISD, which we didn't get. I went to the hourly, 9 a.m. closed super strong. I got in at 10, okay? So here were my options. I was anticipating, this was my original stops was above here. I was anticipating that we either come up and I'm wrong and we sweep out and we close above the CISD, we get a H4 fair value gap tap and we're just going to go higher from there. That didn't happen. There was an M30 order block that I saw. I got in based off of that. If I would have, I put my stops right above the order block, because if it went above, I just know I would have been wrong, because we probably would have got a closure above here, got the CISD from the 4-hour fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, and then we would have went. So I got in based off of this order block. The trade ended up winning if I would have kept my 50 tick stops, right? I didn't, which is a lesson that I learned today. Maybe wait a tad bit longer before me moving my stops. Because this was a running trade, I just got taken out. I would have won this trade, but I just got taken out because I moved my stops a little bit earlier, managed my risk. That's me following my plan, and we just got taken out. So what did I see that made me want to move my stops? So we had this reaction. What was it? Okay, cool. We had this reaction on the M15. I mean, we didn't have a reaction on the M15. I just had my stops at 50 until the 10-15 candle. And then once the 10-15 candle closed, I said if we end up tapping into this gap right here, this new 15-minute gap that formed right here, if we tap into it, I'm going to move my stops right above like this high right here, covering the gap, right? Because I was covering basically the second candle from this bearish fair value gap that was created. but I moved it above here and I put it for 35 ticks and managed my risk. And what ended up happening is price came down, reacted off this fair value gap, came up and took me out. So I got taken out based off of that. I followed my rules. I tapped into the gap. I put it right above. I'm not mad at it. Cool. But maybe I should have maybe waited a little bit longer. But I'm not mad at it because either way, right? Let's say I would have left my 50 ticks there, and I would have gone for 1-to-1. I would have gone break even at 1-to-1. Either way, right? Either way, I was gonna get taken out break even. So today wasn't gonna be a winning day, anyways. Today was gonna be either break even because once we hit 1-to-1, I would have gone break even and we would have got taken out break even, or I did what I did where I moved my stops after that fair value gap, moved it up to right above here, 35 ticks, and we got taken out. So either way, today was just wasn't gonna be a winning day today, anyways. It was gonna be either a break even or a losing day, just based off of everything that happened and how I'm looking at it now. So Monday, losing day, not mad at it. I followed my plan. I'm not. Let me go big screen real quick. I followed my plan, so I'm not mad at it. Even though we lost on the charts, we won because we followed our trading rules. We walked away after our loss. We managed our risk. It was like $50. Managed our risk. We hit the gym right after. It's just little wins that add up to everything. So I'm not even this Monday. Cool. We start off with a loss at the beginning of the week. We can lose the whole week. I don't care as long as we just follow the same plan. I know over time, it's just all gonna align. So yeah. I mean, that's basically it for the market breakdown, bro. I'm just gonna say this: just follow your plan, and yeah, let me leave y'all with something before I go. What do we have? Let's see. Does Marley have anything to say? He does. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I heard this yesterday. Shout out Nasir Kaur, top 1v1 player in the scene. Rob, all them boys. He said, what God got for me, no man can take. So what God has for you as a human being, no one can take it from you. Keep doing what you got to do. Keep striving. Keep being a better version of yourself. Again, all glory to God. God is first. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched the whole video, that's it, man. July 28th, 2025 breakdown. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. Facial hair is coming in too. Give me a couple months. Peace.